Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're playing as the Spider Girl in this one. We're on Barracks, which is a bit of a sandy map, so we will crack out the best Gorgon skin, in my opinion anyway. I do think this skin is actually very good, because I like the paleness of her top and the sort of fleshy underbelly underneath the redness. We're against Slim, Cabot, Wasteland, Maggie and Blitz Markov. This team is absolutely fucking terrifying for two reasons. Cabot exists, which is double damage coming our way. We're going to immediately go as, you know, damage resistance because we need that as Gorgon anyway. Cabot exists. Slim is a vampiric medic, an attack-based medic, so that's even more damage. Wasteland Maggie is the attack version of Maggie, and Blitz Markov is the better Markov, so we're up against it, to say the least, because Gorgon is a very squishy monster. She is very weak in Legacy. She was buffed in the Stage 2 version of the game. She's probably the only monster that Stage 2 actually treated right, honestly, in terms of how they changed her, so we'll see. We're going to be playing this one very cautiously for that very reason. We will take traversals. It took us quite a while to bring this guy down. There we go. So traversals is a little bit of a speed upgrade, is going to be quite useful, to be fair. If this is your first video, by the way, we'll run through that. It's been a bit of a faster start in this one. This is Evolve, it's a 4v1 monster hunter. We are playing as the monster, obviously. And yeah, actually, I will take move speed, because that's just at base better. At stage 1, which we currently are, monsters are weaker than the hunters, so we are running for our lives and feeding up. That's quite close, scares the shit out of me. If we get caught at stage 1, we just die, quite honestly, as Gorgon against a team like this, so we need to be very careful as a result. In fact, because my footprints go through here, you might have seen me there actually. Don't want armor regen. Get ourselves up here. Come on, I need one piece of wildlife. There we go. You'll do. Right, we will immediately go for stage 2 because I think, yeah, they're not on the smell range, so we should be alright with the distance. We're going to go for spider traps in this one because we need to remove problematic characters from the battlefield in this one. So having a longer spider is going to be a bit more beneficial. Oh no, they didn't. I was going to say, I thought they killed that immediately there. This man is going to be the immediate target. There we go. Spider out. Maggie's going to be the next target here. So as you can see, we are now taking a lot of damage. We need to get somebody removed from the battlefield so there's not as much damage coming our way. I missed that. Is that down? Yes it is, we're out because I've lost half my health. And there it is, we got taken down to half health immediately. Yeah. Bit of a dangerous team, this one. Oh, fuck off. Really could not... could do without trap jaws in this particular instance. We're gonna probably grab stage 3 here, or at least prime it straight away, just to be on the safe side. I would like to go in for another engage before we go up a stage though. So that is going to be stage 3 ready. There they are. We'll do that because I wouldn't have made it in otherwise. We do bait the dome, that's beautiful. Let's get rid of that. We'll go for Maggie in this instance because she did just get quite a bad... Yeah. We're out. Cabot's still up. We'll feed up again. We've got 2 strikes on Maggie now, which means that dome removal is going to be a bit easier. Kind of hoping that would push him into Spider. I don't think I get that. No, I don't. Right, we need... Can't do Mimic in this instance. We're gonna have to kill Maggie. My dudes! Fucking hell! We're dead. Legit. There's no way to go in this dome. And that is the sign of the weakest monster in Legacy. We're dead. There's nothing we can do here. Yep, damage magnifier, and I'm cabled. Yeah, there it is. Weakest monster in the game versus one of the strongest team comps in the game, so it is what it is. We weren't getting out of that. 6 minutes, fucking hell. I might, because it's a fail video, we'll strap another round. I'll do a second Gorgon round in it, because it is a bit of a short one, but yeah, that's... My fucking elf bar just vanished there. She was really weak in Legacy. And that's with damage resist as well. I don't know where the fucking mental the mental idea of making a monster this week came from, quite honestly, but there it is. We'll queue in for another one, obviously. As I say, it's only a 6-minute video, so I will see you momentarily. So I thought, we can't let them get away with that, can we? So we're going to do the same map, and we're going to do the same team comp, same skin, we're going to do this again. And this time, it's going to be a win, alright? We're going to run damage resistance, we're going to change them back to who they were. We have to assert dominance over the AI, you know, because that's all we can do these days. We've got no live players, so... who was it on Traffic? It was Wasteland Maggie on it. And Blitzmarkov. There he is. Right, fellas. Let's see you do it again, eh? Now that I know what I'm in for. That was fucking ridiculous, the way my elf, but I've never seen like chip damage that fucking big. That wasn't even chip, it was a fucking continent erased from my elf bar. Right, take 2, here we go. We'll do a rematch. I was going to do a different map and a different team comp and everything, but, you know, for the fun of it, we'll do a rematch style round. That's going to be armor regen, which is better than nothing. It denies jetpack speed as well, I believe. That's what that is on the hunter side. Let's do one of them down there, just so it might surprise them. I'm not going to go through the cave this time. We're going to go this way. Because I do think that area, because I have a lot of bad domes in that sort of pondy kind of lake area. So I do think it's a bad dome spot, so we will go this way instead. We get move speed, which is better than armor regen in this instance. We do need to be careful here because we are going back on ourselves. That's the colonists, not bothered about those. There's Daisy. The problem now is I've put myself in a corner. So we need to dip, ideally, because they're going to be coming over. I need to just know where Maggie is. I think we just died again. She's got a strike, okay. We just hard focus Maggie. Don't know where she is. Why is she invisible? Where the fuck is she? Why is she over there? That's bullshit. We're going to be waiting and just targeting Maggie in this instance. I'm not fighting at stage 1. That's mark off. They've got the traversal buff, that's what this is. There we go. We're out. And we'll grab stage 2. Need to get as much distance as I can here. It'll do. We'll go web snare in this one because I do think that damage is probably going to be a bit more of a relevant thing to have, quite honestly. I think spider times are a bit good anyway at base. In here might not be a bad dome actually, as cramped as it is, because you won't have many places to actually hide and evade. Need to get on her now. Don't know where she is. This is Slim Spore Cloud. There you go. There you go. Where's Cabot? Over there he is. Stay away from that mine. There he is. I don't know what his elf is, we're getting out. It's cloaked. Free food all over. Sheer Burger King. Just get rid of that. Attack cancel too early there, it's fine. Getting a colonist down isn't actually too bad here. Because these guys do permanently die when they go when they get removed. I don't actually know if Slim's got a strike there. There's the DOT. Don't know where he went. Get out a minute, I need to do a refresh. Oh, he's down. That's nice. Right, we go for Maggie. Oh shit. It's fine. Oh fucking hell, I missed the detonation time. him with that. We're going to get out because I'm about to lose my armour. Cabot's full health. We're going to go for one more engage here before we go to stage 3. Because I do want to get, ideally, a strike on Markov and Cabot. And maybe get one of these colonists out. This guy's isolated. Shit, I missed. Sit him down. You fucking got launched then, as a colonist. You. I'm doing alright now because Markov's out positioned. I think, is that him down? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Shit, there's the quick ranged revive. Right, we're going to go to stage 3 because everybody's getting back up again. Welcome to the perfect example, by the way. I will just deviate from the actual gameplay that's happening on your screen here as to why this game is fucking fun. Because there's a lot of depth to it. There's a defense buff there as well, actually. That's quite good to know. We will take cooldown reduction, though, over that. That's going to be fucking brilliant because I'm going to be able to keep up the attack with this. But yeah, this is bots, by the way. So imagine if you've got actually, you know, actual people playing this. Like, every game was like this in the multiplayer days. Nearly every game, anyway. Right, so we're now stage 3. If it is your first video, this is the power roll. Now, we've got to our true form, as you can see. The Stilt Walker, with our very long legs. But yeah, we've not lost a lot of health at all in this one either. Because they have woke me up by defeating me in the first round, that's what this is. You can see him over there. Right. We'll throw a spider in there, but we won't... I mean, ideally... No, that's probably shit, actually, thinking about it. We will mimic this. Ah, don't get anything. We got Daisy there. We do still need to be careful here because, as you can see, please disconnect that, thank you. That's very bad for them, very bad. All being clumped up, they've lost the medic as well. This might be Jeej. Trapper's dead, Colonist down, Markov down, every wanker down. It's a quote Aussie man there. It crept into my mind, that reference. If you've not seen the speedboat video, I highly recommend that. That's fucking funny, that. And then it's just Daisy. We will actually go for the colonist here, you know, because we need to dominate the team that has defeated us. It's only the natural order of things. There you go. He's going to get that in time, but... Just tossed a mine at me, that's fine. Toss a mine to your Gorgon. There it is. You got fucking lucky, lads, in the first one, because I didn't get to stage 3. There's stage 3 for you. This game does not shy away from the power roll. Once you get to stage 3, that is your victory lap, usually, as monster, because you have achieved what the hunters are supposed to be stopping. But anyway, there it is. So there's a different kind of video for you, but it just fucking shows, ladies and gents, how good this game is. With the actual depth of it. There is risk of me dying on monsters still to this day, because this is the game locked at the hardest difficulty anyway. I have it set to favours hunters, because I do like the challenge. Gorgon is the weakest monster health-wise in Legacy, so... It was more of a challenge around that, to be honest, than anything else, but yeah. As I say, I say it in, well, I don't say it in every video, but I say it frequently enough, you know, just to be a valid argument here, that this game should not be dead, because it functions fine, and it's fucking fun, but they won't do anything with it, because it doesn't make them money on day one, and this is what happens when you over-corporatize the fucking industry. We're already seeing it to this day. Like, indie devs these days are producing far better shit than a lot of the fucking big supposed companies are, like 2K and the rest of them. Because it's not just 2K, there's a lot of them like this at the moment. I mean, even, I'm just using a competitor here as an example, but I don't know if Gun Media is actually an indie dev or if it's an actual full-on company, but even then, they're behaving like a full-on company anyway, because they're just monetizing the shit out of the game instead of fixing it. Somebody made a beautiful point on the Steam forums the other day that they paid $40 for a glorified beta, and quite honestly, even though that post is trolling on that forums, it's actually correct. So, you know, you've got this game here, Evolve, that's sat here, that is far better than, say, like TCM in terms of, like, actually polished and functioning, because there's a lot of fucking bugs in TCM. And I'll go a step further and say that I do think this game is better than Dead by Daylight. That's probably not going to come as a surprise to a lot of you who have viewed my content for the past 2 years we've been doing Evolve now. For YouTube anyway. As I say, I'm one of the veteran players. I used to play it back in the day when it was actually live. But yeah, it's fucking nonsensical to me. It really is that this game does not exist in the current climate. But there's also the degree of fucking selfishness that pisses me off, because rather than 2K turning around and saying, right, we're not going to do anything with this, let's just sell the IP and get the paycheck from it, like a big fucking, like, millions or whatever they sell out IPs for, something stupid like that, they're going to sit on it and not actually let anybody else do anything with it because it's their IP, you know. It's fucking stupid, mate, honestly, it really is. If you sold this to an indie dev, they'd blow it out the fucking park, mate. You follow the same narrative that TRS had promised for this game, which was actually fucking beautiful lore writing as well. That's an entirely different chestnut here. The lore for this game was fucking phenomenal. There was no happy endings. The monsters win in the end, but they don't win in the end because they get locked back into their own dimension after, you know, being here in this world, that kind of thing. They get put back to sleep, so to speak. But yeah, it was a case of human technology interfering with their dimension, and they show up to express their distaste of that, because it's whenever the humans use the technology, it's like setting off a nuke in their world, which is why they're here, because they're fighting for their own survival at the same time. But yeah, that's the whole thing, and the whole lore itself was going towards the no happy ending way of storytelling, which is beautiful, because I'm sick of things like this in media where it's like, you know, you're going against literal fucking armies of rapidly mutating super mutants, but surprise, humans win, you know. They win, guys. They win. We're the power of friendship beat these monsters, and it's like, fuck off. If you get a situation like this in, you know, our world, we're fucked. We're fucked against one Goliath in what we have today. Anyway, I'll fucking say that, because we won't be able to fight that shit. And obviously that just leads into another topic, that I do believe that, you know, stuff like this probably does actually exist out there in space, because, you know, it's different worlds, and we shouldn't be looking for little green men or ourselves in other literal fucking worlds, and it's quite a dangerous thing to go actively seeking this shit out, to be honest. But, you know, because when we do actually find other intelligent enough life, I doubt they're going to be speaking from the Oxford English Dictionary, and I doubt they're going to have much empathy, because, quite honestly, you know, if some little shit comes to your world and they're like, "You alright? Can we have your land?" You're going to be like, "No, fuck off, die." But anyway, there it is, and that's what the case is here, by the way. Just to tie it to Evolve, so this isn't some weird ass fucking skit at the end, because obviously humans interfered with the monsters' world, and here they are, because they're like, "Can you fuck off, please? Turn your shitty machinery off that's killing us." But there it is. As I say, perfectly playable, viable game, but doesn't make money for Corpa, does it? So it is what it is. Another glory age, as I will say, because I do believe that 2010 to 2016 was probably the peak of gaming, and it's fucking gone downhill, quite honestly, ever since then. But, you know, it's another one of them franchises that didn't get the recognition and time, quite honestly, to flourish as it should have done. Because if you, the whole basis of this is if you imagine what monsters we would have had by now, looking at like a roster like DBD, because this came out before DBD, so we'd have the same or just slightly more if they stuck to the same schedule that DBD has in terms of killers and hunters, monsters and hunters, I should say. You know, there'd be all that shit as well that we missed out on with this game, and that's what pisses me off about it, because we can't have nice things. Because lo and behold, boys and girls, money destroys every fucking facet of life it touches, and I will die on that hill. Money was the worst fucking invention we have ever created as a human race. It starts wars, it destroys projects like these, it causes famine and hunger, it does every single fucking thing that money does has been negative in our existence. And, you know, inventions and shit like that's besides the point, because that's the human brain doing that, not money. It's, you know, people are basically restricting themselves in that regard by saying, right, you know, we need funding. It's like, no, you don't need fucking funding. You just need to use your fucking brain and make shit. There is nothing that couldn't have been achieved in human history as a whole, our entire existence, without money. You know, money has never been something that physically is needed. Little bits of fucking paper and circular pieces of metal don't cause you to do these things, these bad things, or, you know, all that sort of thing. But anyway, we're going philosophical at the end of this, but, you know, it's one of them rants that I have at the end of my videos, because there's a lot of fucking spite that I have for the world because this game doesn't exist. But as somebody, you know, that it is my favourite game of all time, so I'm going to be pissed off about it, and it's going to lead to colourful and off-topic rants and tangents and rabbit holes like this at the end of videos sometimes, but there it is. I hope you've enjoyed anyway, if you are still here. If you are still here, you're a fucking trooper for listening to all that shit that's just come out of my mouth. But yeah, there it is. It happens sometimes. But yeah, good game. 2-round game, that one, because obviously the first one was a bit of a shambles. But there it is. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you for many more as we go into 2024, actually. Hey, that rhymes. I might start using that. I'll see you for many, many more as we go into 2024. It's only going to work as for the next month and a half. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye.